Afternoon or evening. Welcome to my second annual WPT and All Vegas Poker Space. I'm Sherry Pluskota, your host, and joining me as a co-host this morning is Isaac, otherwise known as Asimov. Welcome, Isaac. How are you, pal?
Hey, good morning, Sherry. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Trying to get the cobwebs out.
Ah, boy, I hear you. But here we go. An-
Here we go.
Another summer series.
Here we go. Day one of 21. Are we ready for it?
Yeah, yeah. I think so. I think so. It's a good warm up. It's a good warm up. For the holidays.
Right on. And who doesn't want to be pumped up about poker in Vegas?
Exactly. Exactly.
Right?
Absolutely. Can't
Yeah.
wait. I'm getting myself ready. Probably gonna be one of those 24-hour turnaround type of days, but I'm gearing up.
Love it. I love your effort. Love your effort. Well, let me give thanks to our sponsor, Elevator Results. If you need a tailor made workout plan to help you lose weight or gain weight, Elevator Results can design that plan. Follow them on Twitter and check out their site at elevatorresultspt.com. A reminder you can find the recordings of my past spaces and interviews on my YouTube channel at Sherry Pluskota 9212. Please give it a like and follow. I'm trying to build that community as well so that maybe we can do some live stuff over there and maybe not. Who knows? I see Karen joined us. Karen, I'm not going to send you a request because I know you're driving up to Cherokee, but just request a mic when you're ready. I hope you're driving safely. Here in Spokane, it is the morning after a pretty good snow, and I'm excited because I love the snow. And of course, everybody here hates me because I was telling them I was doing my snow dance in the nakedness the other day, just so I could see snow before I got home. And of course, everybody hates me right now, but it's okay. And lucky for them, they didn't have to witness it because not only would they have snow, but they'd be scarred for life. So there you go. I am trying to get Karen up here. Um, we'll see if that works or not. She's up. She might have made it already to Cherokee.
I think she has a mic already.
Oh,
I
there
have.
it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. You know, it's hard to tell these days in spaces of what's going on. Morning, Karen. Uh-oh, she went back down. Let me just send her a speaker. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
All good.
let's try that again. She's up in Cherokee, and I'm going to tell you the Wi-Fi up there is not the greatest. So she may still be driving or she may be up there. Who knows? We'll get an update soon, though, I'm sure. Um, Special announcements. I want to give my daughter Natalie and her friend Amanda a little shout out this morning. They went out last night and at the business they were at, they decided they needed to go to the ladies' room. And when they got there was a lady in a stall passed out on the floor. And so, of course, they went over to help her and realized because she had some tinfoil either in her hand or laying next to her that she was ODing. So Amanda stayed with the lady trying to revive her, and Natalie went to go get help. And, um, a few minutes later, Narcan arrived, and the lady walked out of the bathroom in less than 10 minutes like nothing happened. Of course, Amanda and Natalie are a little shook up about it, but bravo to them because the security came back, or I don't know if it was EMTs or whoever, firefighters, and told them that she was very close to death. So they actually did save her life. So kudos to Natalie and Amanda for making sure that young lady was taken care of last night. So Nat's a little shook up still this morning about it, but you know what? When you do the right thing, that's more important. So, a little reminder on Friday at 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern, 8 p.m. London time. Tanya Masters will be my guest for an interview, and that'll be my last interview for the year, unless something pops up at the WPT that I want to do a special interview for something that I can't wait until after the first of the year for. I'm just going to take some Friday nights off while I do the coverage of the WPT because it's a lot of time and effort. So there you go. So Tanya is involved with the Irish Open and all things poker in Ireland. So hopefully one day I'll get to go there to play some poker. And until then, we'll live it through Tanya's eyes. So I'm happy she'll be with us. So back to Karen. I think she's got a connection now. Welcome, Karen. Good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes. Are you there yet or are you driving?
Yeah, so I'm in the room and I'm staying at a different hotel than I usually stay at. And so I don't know why I got connected and then I wasn't connected. So I think it's just spotty because of the mountains.
Right, right. So tell us, Karen's at Cherokee, uh, North Carolina. The WSOP circuit event is there currently. Karen, what are you going to play and when are you going to start to play?
Yeah, so of course the schedule always evolves as I figure things out. So I've already changed my plan
Right,
because I'm too tired to play. I was going to start with the Monster Stack Flight A that started at 10 a.m. this morning, but I'm too tired. So I'm potentially going to do either Flight B of the Monster tonight, but it's a different structure. It's a little bit more turbo. Or I might do Cash Game and something else tonight. I'm just going to kind of see how I feel after I rest for a bit.
right.
And then tomorrow I'm definitely hitting the Monster. And then I'm planning to do a lot of those 4 o'clock um ring events, and then I'm going to skip the 1100 because I've
Okay.
heard that, and then probably, since I won money on ACR, I'm now probably going to do the main, fire one bullet at it. So yay.
Awesome. Very good. Well, good luck with all of that for sure. And for those that don't know, Karen's not been feeling well the last week. And so it's probably a good idea she takes a good nap before she goes down there to play.
Definitely. I'm still, can you just believe I've been sick this long?
Well, people are saying whatever the bug is right now, it is lasting a week or two. So I
This has
hate
been
it
like
for you.
5 or 6 weeks, but the reason why, of course, is because mine developed into bronchitis. But definitely I'm feeling a little better, but still just
Good.
get tired easy. So
Right. Right. Yeah, it wears on you, that's for sure. And um,
Do you drink coconut water, Karen?
hey, Isaac.
Hey,
Um, I don't. Should I?
I,
yeah,
I would say that right now, if you're feeling low, just for the sake of hydration, and it's like the fastest and one of the best ways to get hydrated. If you like coconut water, I would get you some coconut water. If you don't like coconut water itself, they make like coconut pineapple, a couple different ones, but really good for
yes.
if you're feeling low, like that'll help sustain you, you know?
Well, thank you. I've never tried it, and so I don't even know what it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. Coconut water is the best. Like,
Oh,
Gatorade is cool. It does help. Soweto is obviously like medical level, but I think that coconut water kind of does a little bit of both. So
Yeah,
I'll,
definitely coconut water is definitely better than a Gatorade for rehydration. But
I
for
think,
me, yeah, but for me, I don't like coconut, so I have to use the either Pedialyte or Gatorade. But definitely cocoa. Yeah, if you can get some coconut water, and I'm pretty sure they have it in Cherokee. Yeah, definitely try one.
okay, cool. And I'm right next to this Food Lion, so I'll go over there and see what they got.
hell yeah. Good luck though. By the way, I'm rooting for you.
Thank you so much. I'm exhausted from a online tournament that was crazy.
Okay, how did you finish? Day two.
So I got 23rd.
Good for you. Out of how many?
How many were on day two or the whole tournament?
The whole tournament.
So the whole tournament had 1251, I believe.
That's
And
awesome. Good
day
for you.
thank you. And day two I started 135th of 146
That's
with
right.
eight big blinds. And within 10 minutes I had 45 big blinds. And then
Hell yeah.
hell yeah, and the day was just up and down and but so much fun.
Oh
And
my God, I love it so much. So, how much did you win if we can be so nosy?
yeah. So, and I even tweeted about it, but where I tweeted there was like a reply to something, so it's not easy to see it. But yeah, so it was a staking tickets. So, but the total was 5,100 and something. So
Whoop whoop.
I get half that.
Hell yeah.
And man, I was up top was 235K.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. Top prize
That's
was
so top heavy.
yeah, it was pretty top
Wow.
heavy. And so of course I never in my wildest dreams thought I had a big chance. But then when I started getting in the 20s, I'm like, God damn, I could win this thing. I mean, I could theoretically,
Absolutely.
because at that point I wasn't last in the tournament, and Victoria was at my table, lift shits
Yeah.
for a while, and I threw shit on her at some point because she kept stealing my blinds. So she made some funny jokes in the Discord about it. But I had more than her at some point, but then, I just fizzled out and busted out. But she busted, I think, in 18th, and then I was 23rd.
So who won it?
You know what? I don't even know because,
Okay. Okay.
but
No
I'm gonna
worries.
look. Well, I looked last night, and there were 6 or 7 people left, and they weren't. Any of them didn't have names where I could say, "Oh, that's so and so." But
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna go back and look and see. I just hadn't had time. I got up at 5 this morning, et cetera, et cetera. But man, that was so much fun to play that big buy-in
Awesome.
tournament. So
Congratulations,
thank
my
you.
friend. That is
Hey,
amazing.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
thank you
Congratulations,
guys.
Karen. That is so
That's so
fucking awesome.
fucking hell yeah.
And even
Hey,
though
Abby. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, even though I folded my aces, whatever people can say I should or shouldn't have done it, for me, I needed the money. So that was really all that was about. I wanted to lock up the min cash, but it was just funny. My last hand, Fox, and there was a raise, and then Alex Fox and 3 bet, and then I knew it was the last hand to get in the money. I just went ahead and folded. But if I had jammed, I would have tripled up. But Foxen busted out. I just remember thinking to myself, "What world am I in where I am in a hand with Foxen?"
I love it. And guess
Yeah,
what? You made it to 23rd and he did not.
that's true.
There you go. Anybody can win it, Karen. I keep telling you.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely proved it. I'm like, you don't have to be the best
That's
player. You
right.
just have to be the best that day
That's
in
right.
that
And
tournament.
have a little luck.
Just hand by
Yeah.
hand, Karen. Just hand by hand.
That's right.
And I tell you, like, out of everything that happened, the thing that made me the happiest is so Stacy watched the stream all day long,
Right.
and man, she's a tough cookie, and she texted me after I busted out that she was real proud of me and I played great. That made me feel so good. High
Yay.
praise coming from Stacy because she's not gonna give compliments out.
Sugarcoat it. Yep.
No, nope. If I played like shit, she's gonna tell me every time.
And that's
So it
what you
made
need.
me
You don't need an echo chamber. You need
uh-uh.
the truth.
True. Yeah, it made me feel good that she said, "Oh, I'm so proud of you. You played great." Blah 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 blah. So that made me feel
Awesome.
good.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Hey, Avi. How are you, pal?
Hey Sherry, did you see my post where I posted some Wiener Schnitzel?
Oh, hell no. I haven't seen it yet,
Yeah, so
but I will look at it.
I banned myself from global poker for a month, which basically means forever because as of January 1st, I'm not going to be able to play on there because of California. But so I went in and played in person on Sunday. I won $600 and then got some German food and caught the rest of football.
Nice. Good for you, Av.
And I should have said run it once, Sherry. I would have been up another $1,000 if I said run it once. It was a 5-way all in.
You know, it's tough, isn't it? Because when you say you run it once and works out in your favor, like you're like so happy, right? And when you say run it twice and it runs in your favor, you're so happy. But if it doesn't run in your favor, either one of those times, you still have those, should I done that? Or should
Uh,
I have run it twice?
those are tough.
Yeah.
Recently I had one of those. I was playing at a home game recently, and that night, I don't know what it was. I wish I knew, but I was running like a god. I got aces like 4 times, right? And one of those
Nice.
times, I'm going up against the person who invited me to the game, and they were like sick that I was betting into them, right? So
Right.
so they jam, and I call, and they're like, "No way, you have aces." And I flip over aces, and they have ace jack, and they're like, "Let's run it 3 times. That way, there's no chop." And I was like, "Okay, right." But
Yep.
here's the funny part. On the first run, she actually got the boat, and I won the other 2 runouts.
Wow.
So she was fucking losing it because there was a bad beat uh, incentive that if your aces
Oh.
got cracked, you got another 100. So I got the pot plus 100. Oh, she was fucking tilted.
Oh
It was the
shit.
greatest thing ever. It's the greatest thing.
Yeah, you just never know.
You don't.
You
You
don't
don't.
know.
You
It's a
don't.
flip.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, yo, I don't know, but me in Vegas, I feel like I have to fold aces a lot because I've
I
gotten
have never folded aces. I have folded kings before though.
yeah, nah, I
And
folded
there's
aces because there was one. Funny enough, you know the worst one for me that I've ever felt was at Sahara.
oh,
Oh,
okay.
oh yeah, I played late night. They only had one table going,
Yeah.
right? I got on the list and I was chilling for a while. I get in there, second hand, I get aces, okay,
Yeah.
and board comes out. There's no ace, but then the guy across from me, like I'm on like the 2 seat, he's like on the fucking 7 seat. This asshole fucking triple barrels, and I'm like, oh. And right then and there, I knew he flopped a fucking set of
Yep.
something, right?
Yep.
But I was like, no, no, my aces will prevail. And yeah, I went
Oh,
back up to my room real quick that night.
well, I'm going to tell you, there is one time I thought about folding aces, and in retrospect, I wish I had, but I was honestly trying to go win a bracelet. We were on the money bubble of a ladies' event at Cherokee, and I was the second chip stack at the table. And I looked down at pocket aces and I pre flop raise, and I get one caller. And guess who it is? The damn chip leader of the table. The board is a 7 high board, rainbow. So I shove all in. She insta calls because she hit a set on the flop, set of fives.
Yep, yep,
And I was literally second chip stack at the table, probably in the top five and of the tournament. And so I definitely would have ended up in the top 10 um, had I folded those aces. But you know what? If I win in that spot, I have a full double up. I'm in the top 3 for that tournament.
yeah, yeah,
So, it is what it is. There was no way I could fold aces there, and it was just bad luck. And she had been running good all day. That's why she was the chip leader. So, you
yeah.
know,
I feel that. No, I feel that. You know,
so
like,
I,
yeah,
yeah,
oof,
it was the bubble for a bracelet.
the
Yeah, it
brutality of
was,
it all.
yeah. Here we are. And I think it was like 25th or 26th. Like there wasn't many more left. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was annoying. So anyway,
I feel it.
here we are. All right, let's get some coverage in on what's going on around town in Vegas today, and check this off our list. And we'll get started with tournaments around town. And I'm going to start with the WPT today. Is of course kicking off. So the executive director of poker over at the Win, Ryan Beauregard, has his hands full because he has Towley, aka Matt Savage, as his right hand man to run that WPT tournament series at the Win, December 2nd through the 22nd. There are 78 events in 21 days. So you people are stuck with us daily for the next 21 days. Please be reminded, if you're playing poker, come talk to us and tell us how your poker's going. We don't care if you're in Vegas or not. If you're playing in Florida, Karen's in Cherokee. We don't care. Come tell us how your poker's going. Or if you have something going on you want to tell us about. So today at the WPT at 11 a.m. is a $600 event. Number one is a limit Omaha 8 tournament, a 50K guarantee. The starting stack is 30K. And I decided I'm going to just tell the rakes of some tournaments and we'll tell probably most, if not all, of the ones from today. And then just there throughout the next 21 days, we'll talk about the rake again. Just, I want people to get conscious about looking at rakes because you have to see if you can beat that game or not. Is that taking way too much money out of your pocket going into the rake? Maybe you don't want to play that tournament. Maybe you should play a different tournament. But you need the information to make an informed, educated decision. So, we're going to talk about rakes in a tournament. So, this $600 tournament at the Venetian, there is $510 going into the prize pool, $90 rake, 25 of that is for the staff. Also at 11 o'clock and 5 p.m. today over at the WPT at the Win is an $800 no limit event number 2, and that's a day one flights at those 2 time slots today. That's $1 million guarantee. 40K starting stack. And there is $695 out of that $800 going into the prize pool, $105 going into the rake, and that includes a $33 staff fee, so to speak. So just wanted to let everybody know what's going on at the Venetian. Isaac, if you want to go ahead and read some of yours.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so we have at the Horseshoe, we have 9 a.m. $100 no limit with a 1K guarantee. There is an 11 a.m. $160 no limit with a $1,500 guarantee. Both of those tournaments have a 20K starting stack. And from what I can tell right here on the $100 one, the rake for that is $28. And on the 11 a.m., the rake is $45. There's a 2 p.m. no limit, also 1K guarantee. 5 p.m. $100 no limit, 1K guarantee. 8 p.m. $160 no limit with the $1,500 guarantee. And the final one of the night is 11 p.m., $100 no limit, 1K guarantee. Man, I wish I was in Vegas. 11 p.m. sounds like a great time to go to the
No, that's right.
Man. Anyway, moving on to Golden Nugget. There's a 12 p.m. $100 no limit, no guarantee, 10K starting stack, and the rake over there is $23. There's also an 8 p.m. $100 no limit, no guarantee, 10K stack, and same rake. And it's going to be like that every day for a couple of weeks. But we'll keep reminding you so you guys can, if you're over by downtown, you can go get you in some poker over there, and that's not bad,
I'm
right?
I'm going to interrupt you for a minute about the Golden Nugget because I know I'm going to get some blowback about why would you be promoting them after what a shit show they had this summer. Okay, I like to look at the big picture. And in this case, the big picture is we need that Golden Nugget poker room to stay open. So I'm going to promote them by saying what tournaments they have going on right now. You have to realize for the next few weeks, that's their schedule, and there are no guarantees. So you know what you're walking into, you know what the rake is. But I also say to you that we cannot complain about poker rooms being shut down if we're not going to support them in good times, off times, or bad times. We have to support them in hopes that they get their shit together and get it back to working in the favor of doing what's right and doing better on the way on behalf of the players, right? With those guarantees or whatever the issues are at whatever poker room. Okay, so that's why we're doing that. So go ahead, Isaac. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, 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 you're good. You're good. I honestly believe the same thing. And I mean, we played a Golden Nugget this last summer. It's fun to be able to play
Yep,
like a good tournament on Fremont. There
yep,
really isn't any poker on Fremont, so and Golden Nugget has been the fucking holdout
yep.
for poker down there forever. So yeah, you got to support it. But anyway, moving on, we have Westgate. Westgate has a few things, and what we love about Westgate, as always, is they have the lazy pineapple. But let's get it. 12 p.m. There's a $55 no limit, no guarantee, 15K starting stack. 3:05 p.m. There's the $55 lazy pineapple. Same thing, no guarantee, 15K stack. There is the 7:05 $75 no limit bounty, no guarantee as well, 15K starting stack. And finally, you have their 9:05 p.m. $70 no limit, also with no guarantee, 15K starting stack. Let me see here, the rake overall is about $55 over at Westgate. So very interesting.
No, 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 no. The
Oh, I'm
tournaments are
sorry. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I
No,
see it.
it's yep. Okay,
Okay,
go ahead.
so it's 39 for entry, $16 total, and $6 for staff,
Right. So
right?
out of that 16, 6 is for the staff.
And
And
that's
that's
actually okay. That's not bad.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I was
that's
gonna.
for the $55 tournament. It's a $39 to the prize pool, $16 rake, and 6 of that 16 is staff.
There you
So
go. There you
there we
go.
go. Yeah,
All
there's
right.
a lot to disseminate there.
No, no, no. But I got it. I got it. I'd rather have that broken down better. Okay. And then finally, we got Red Rock. Red Rock has their 10:35 a.m. $150 no limit, also with no guarantee. And their rake is $17, which is not bad.
Nice. Yeah, right.
Honestly, not bad at all. And Red Rock is interesting because they hold their dailies, right? They're usually a 10:35 and a couple other ones, but I've noticed that they do a lot of like day by day. They spontaneously add new tournaments, so they're
Oh,
kind
I
of
didn't know
one.
that.
Yeah, you kind of want to watch them on the poker listing
Atlas.
sites to yeah to
Hmm.
see what they might have added or not added. Because I noticed that last summer when we were reporting that there are the ones that are concreted in daily.
Yeah,
There's not a lot, but then they have these other ones that they just decide, hey, today we're doing PLO, right?
nice,
And they'll have
nice.
that. So
So players must be approaching them, asking them to add, and they do, which is really awesome.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
just want to say, Isaac just went over the Horseshoe, the Golden Nugget, Westgate, and Red Rock
yep,
poker. And I'm going to tell you, that's their schedules for the next couple of weeks. But we always want you to double check any information we're giving out because the information is fluid and always changing. And we want you to have the best time ever. So double check what we're saying to make sure you ensure yourself the best time ever with the correct information. Okay, everybody? Just a couple of reminders over at the Aria today is the classic Rags to Riches satellite. It's a 5-seat guarantee. It's a $360 buy-in. This is actually the second of 2 satellites. It starts at 3 p.m. and you will get a seat into the $3,100 Poker Go Tour Classic. True Classic Rags to Riches tournament. So that's at the Aria today. Also, the Aria Daily $200 tournament is suspended from now through December 21st. And the Aria has an evening tournament from the 3rd of December through the 9th of December is going to be at 7 p.m. It's a $300 buy-in with a 15K guarantee. So that's a little bit of updates for the Aria, different than their normal stuff. So I wanted to make sure we went over that. Over at South Point today at 10:10 is a $120 no limit tournament, a 10K guarantee, 20K starting stack. That rake is $24 going to the rake. 96 to the prize pool at 2:10 p.m. is a $120 buy-in, Omaha 8 or better, 3K guarantee, 15K starting stack. Again, $96 to the prize pool, $24 to the rake. 6:10 p.m. is a $120 buy-in, no limit turbo mega stack, 6K guarantee, 14K starting stack. Again, $96 and $24 to the rake. 10:10 p.m. is $120 no limit bounty, 2K guarantee, 20K starting stack. Again, $96.24 for the rake. At the Venetian today is at 11:10 is a $400 no limit ultimate stack day 1C, 100K guarantee, 40K starting stack. That is a $330 going to the prize pool, 70 to the rake. At 6:10 p.m. is a $200 no limit bounty, 10K guarantee, 25K starting stack, $160 to the prize pool, 40 to the rake. Over at the Bellagio at 12 p.m. is $150 no limit, 2K guarantee, 20K starting stack, 115 to the rate, to the prize pool, 35 to the rake. At 5 p.m. is $150 no limit, 2K guarantee, 20K starting stack. Again, $115 to the prize pool, 35 to the rake. Over at the Aria, the poker open starts tomorrow. So this is tomorrow's listings. At 1 p.m. is a $600 no limit, 50K guarantee, 30K starting stack, 30-minute blind levels. $510 going to the prize pool, $90 rake. At 7 p.m. is a $300 no limit, 15K guarantee, 25K starting stack, 25-minute blinds. $250 goes to the prize pool, 50 to the rake. And let's not forget that Aria, classy always, giving out some hoodies at those final tables. Over at the MGM at 11:10, $125 no limit tournament, $1,500 guarantee, 25,000 starting stack, $95 goes to the prize pool, $30 rake at 3:10 p.m., $125 no limit, 1K guarantee, 20K starting stack, $95 to the prize pool, $30 rake. 7:10 p.m. is $125 no limit, 2K guarantee, 15K starting stack, $90 goes to the prize pool, $35 rake. Over at the Orleans today at 11 o'clock is a $400 toe, that's T as in Tom, OE tournament. 1A, 50K guarantee, 40K starting stack, $340 to the prize pool, $60 rake. At 11 a.m., $120 super stack tournament, 10K guarantee, 25 starting stack, $97 goes to the prize pool, $23 to the rake. At 4 p.m. at the Orleans is a $240 Torse. That's with a T. Tournament, 10K guarantee, 30K starting stack, $200 goes to the prize pool, $40 to the rake. 6 p.m. is a $150 monster stack, 10K guarantee, 30K starting stack, $120 to the prize pool, $30 to the rake. So that's everything that's going around town, folks. Um, Anybody got any questions? Come on and
I
ask
do.
them.
I
Go
do
ahead.
actually. Toe. So what is that like? Triple draw and like Omaha 8 or better, or
Yeah, you're asking the wrong person. Avi, do you know he's a O player? Avi's still with us. Oh, he's down to listener. I don't know, but as people come and go, we can ask somebody.
yeah, yeah. Because I'm trying to figure it out, right? Because TOE, yeah, it feels like
Oh,
triple
it's
draw
yeah,
for sure. Omaha, and then the E. I would think
eight
is
or
it?
better.
Yeah, right. 8
Yeah,
or
I
better,
think you're
right?
right. Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yep.
That's pretty sick right there. I'm so afraid of all of that right there. I'm not even gonna fucking front. Like right now, even like look, okay, the other day with that free roll that I placed
Right.
in like hella heavily, I was like, oh cool, I won 100 chips, right? I
Right.
didn't fucking notice that I won a $500 Omaha tournament entry or
Oh
$530.
shit.
Yeah, so I
Good for
have this
you. I was
ticket.
wondering. I haven't been able to touch base with you. I was like, I don't know what he won. Like, what did you
Yeah,
win, dude? That's fantastic.
yeah. So I won the $100 plus that ticket, and I'm like, oh shit, that's a pretty big tournament.
So when are you going to play that?
I have until the 9th
Okay.
to use it. It
Okay.
appears that they are running it like I think there's one maybe later today, but I don't know because that's one that I want to be able to actually sit down and not be
Yeah.
bothered. Right. A lot
Yeah.
of the times I'm playing and I'm like doing shit,
Yeah.
which
Right.
is horrible. Because then one thing I've noticed about that is that if you're playing while you're doing shit, when you actually sit down and you're at a table and you cannot move and not do anything but focus on what's going on there, you can end up doing dumb shit.
I'm going to tell you, I am so bored playing online poker. Like, that's why I don't do it very often because it makes me nuts. Like, it truly, I literally just would like scratch my eyes out, would be way more fun than playing an online poker.
Yeah, like if I'm not playing like when I'm playing in GBG, right, and we're playing against me and friends,
Right.
that's okay because I know I'm like fuck you, I'm gonna get you, right?
Right.
It's that feeling. But yeah,
Yes.
but when I gotta grind a tournament, yeah, it's very hard for me to just be in front of the computer. Like I have to have distractions, right? And that's why I play
Yes.
a lot while I'm doing shit, because I feel like while I'm doing shit, I'm naturally distracting myself, and I'm only paying attention to like
Yes.
premium or, you know, strong ranged hands in position and shit like that, and I'm avoiding, ah, 2-7 way out of position. Let me try this, right? You,
It's so true. It's
so
so
that
true.
is funny how that has helped me. And I realized this my first time playing WSOP stuff, because I was like, damn, I'm fucking bored. What do I
I'm
do?
telling you,
Like,
I did a tournament. I don't even remember how much it costed me. I don't know if it was like 33 cents, $11, $5. I don't even know what it cost me. And it was like 7 hours later, we're in, down to, I don't even know how many players. I may have won that one. I don't remember. I just remember thinking to myself, what am I doing in my life? That, because when I ended up winning, I cashed out like $43. I'm like, I just played for 7 fucking hours for $43. No way, dude.
yeah, that right
No
there.
way.
Let me tell you, Cher,
Fuck.
far too often, I'll be having these amazing decisions and dynamic runs and everything, and at the end of it, you're like $15, huh?
Oh my God.
Cool.
Shoot me now. Like, honestly, shoot me now. I'd rather go deliver newspapers. Honestly, I
Yo,
like,
and
no.
yeah, no, and I hear you, because I do a bunch of gig shit and whatnot, and I'm like, I'll be over here like, oh yeah, the gig shit be killing me, but I'm like, well, fucking poker be killing me even worse though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's one of those things though, right? Like, that's why, what's really hard for me is like, unless it's the meetup game, fuck, I rarely want to go play 1-3 at a casino.
I'm going to tell you, I am trying so hard to convince myself to start playing cash again. You just don't even know. I am trying so hard to go back to the cash tables. And I always go back to, but why? Like, why? As much as fun as it is, it's such a grind.
Oh
It
yeah.
is such a grind. And I loved it when I did it. But now that I haven't really grinded at it for a while, I'm like, I'm kind of good. Like, I go play once or twice a year and have fun at a meetup game or whatever. And like, I'm good. I don't know. Hopefully that'll change because I really do miss it, but not enough to go back to it, as crazy as that sounds.
No, no, it's true. It's true. Like that home game that I went to recently, right? I never go to people's home games because I just think
Right.
everybody's trying to, game you,
Right. Yep.
right? But I fucking took Binky with me because I was like, you're
I
my
love it.
bullshit detector,
I love it.
and we went, we checked it out. It's a pretty soft fucking game because the host hosts it at his house,
Right.
and he's a fucking donkey. But then again, he also has his kids playing in the game.
You got to be careful.
You know,
Got
now,
to be careful.
oh yeah, I went in there. This is me, right? Because me being me, I went in with $100, right? Which was like what, 50 big blinds? Because it
Right.
was it was 2-3, right? So I
Right.
go in with 50 big blinds, and 2 hours later I leave with like
No, you got 30 big blinds, 33 big blinds.
something like
You,
400 big blinds, right? I killed them that
nice.
night, right? And like I remember the dude as I was leaving, he was like, "Yo, you just bought in with a fucking 100?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he looks at the girl that invited me. Why the fuck did you invite him?
Yeah. I don't get invited to home games anymore. I
Ah,
don't. I don't.
yeah,
I just
yeah,
don't. And I get it. I get it, and I'm fine with it. Um, and the ones I would get invited to, like there's three that will invite me anytime. They're playing crazy stakes. And I'm just not, that is,
yeah. That's what I don't like.
I'm not into it. I'm just
But I
going to
think
tell
that
you.
this becomes a reflection of the game, right? Like what you like and what you don't like. I've noticed when I play 5-10, 5-10's more chill,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
5-10 is way more chill,
Yeah.
actually.
For sure.
But
I
could
can
I?
get,
But could I like do that one consistently? I probably wouldn't, because of the minimums and the maximums.
yeah.
But 1-3, I got to tell you, you do have to have a degree of patience. Because when I go to Commerce, for example, there's always dudes that are like, it's like you call and they 10x the fucking pot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh
and I'm
yeah.
like, oh, I don't even want to fucking play now.
Yeah, but those are good players to get chips out of too, because you're like, okay,
Yeah,
you just gotta,
yeah, yeah.
you gotta set them up, right? You just gotta set up the play, so to speak. And, you know,
Uh,
yeah,
yeah,
I get it. All right,
yeah.
let me go ahead and talk about the meetup games that are going to be around town this December. Now, these are the ones I know of. If somebody knows any other ones, DM me and we'll get them on here, or come on up and tell us about it, and we'll cover them on our daily show for sure. But of course, my favorite meetup game to talk about is the one I host, and that's going to be December 12th at the Bellagio at 2 p.m. is the sixth official Spaces meetup game. There's going to be free pizza, splash the pot items. There's a B-52 bomber trophy up for grabs. And I got a Vera Bradley travel bag. We're going to put into a drawing for just the ladies only to hopefully get some more ladies to come join us. There will be a drawing for that Vera Bradley travel bag. So that's just kind of what's going on. Briefly about our meetup game. There's a ladies only meetup game at the Bellagio on December the 18th from 6 to 9 p.m. And their next one is going to be January the 15th. I will definitely be at that December 18th event. Craig invited me to come, see if we can help that game get some momentum. The WPT Gold Ladies Mimosa meetup game is at the Win at 9 p.m. I'm sorry, 9 a.m. to noon on December 10th. And they will have some WPT buy ins for the Splash the Pot items, plus some other items. That's Jamie Kurtstetter hosts that. She does a great event. I'm sorry I'm going to miss it this year, but she's doing it the day before I arrive. The Pocket Queens Ladies Only meetup game is at the Venetian on December 11th from 6 to 10 p.m. That's going to be a 1-3 no limit game. So that's the meetup games, specifically 3 ladies only meetup games. And of course, our meetup game, everybody is welcome to attend, both males and females. Also, let's not forget the Bellagio is holding a ladies event on December the 14th at 11 a.m. That's a $250 buy in, 10K guarantee with a 30K starting stack. And of course, the Ladies Winter Festival over at Resorts World is going to take place December 8th through the 12th. So that's what's going on for the ladies. Give me a second. I just need to look over a couple
Yeah,
of
no
things.
worries, no worries. Actually, it's interesting. You know, you hear the ladies throwing more meetup games, which is dope, right?
Love it.
Because it's encouraging the game. Like, I would love to see more meetup games happen.
Love it. And I hope that I'm setting a good example for that. I hope I am.
Oh, always, always. I
I
would say
hope
you
I
probably
am.
set the example, because I sure as hell didn't hear about a bunch of these when there was a third and fourth Spaces meetup game. So
Well, thank
pretty
you.
cool, pretty cool.
Appreciate that. And
Yeah,
I want to
hopefully,
give
hopefully I can throw one at MGM. Is something I've kind of had on the mind, but I'll
love
talk
it.
to you about it when we link up next week.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because you know Win Millions is coming around, and I've
Yeah.
and I've gotten to play that a couple years in a row. So if I'm gonna be there in town for that, I'm kind of
Hell
thinking it
yeah.
would be a good idea.
Hell to the yeah. We'll definitely talk about that.
Hell yeah.
Also, I want to give a little shout out to Ryan Feldman and the HCL family. Their big $1 million marathon starts today at 2 p.m. They're hoping to play for 24 hours. It's going to be a $500,000 minimum buy in. I'm sure Isaac has that stuffed in his briefcase now and is going to be out the door in a minute.
I'm on my way.
Everybody, all the players have to bring a million or have $1 million on account for the game. The blinds are going to be 500K, no, $500, 1K, 2K big blind Annie, 2K Squid Games, and I'm going to tell you, they're doing a bounty side game, which I think this is going to be fun. I can't wait to tune in. I hope I have time. We're so busy right now, which I'll get into that in a minute. This is a big day in my son Nick's life today. But they're doing a bounty side game that if you bluff, you're going to get the button. If you hero call, you're going to get the button. If you win with a two, excuse me, with a two, you're going to get the button. If you don't leave the table for 40 minutes, you're going to get the button. The person that has the most buttons every 2 hours is going to win 10,000.
Fucking sick. So fucking sick.
How fun is that? I'm like, I want to watch to see how this works because I might try to incorporate this into some home game sometime or something. I can't
Oh
wait to
yeah.
see how this
Oh yeah.
works.
I
Right?
I've thought about it too with things like the stand up,
Yes.
thing and everything. That's pretty cool. But not
Yes.
that, and I saw that Alan Keating and Martin Cabral are gonna be on the stream, right?
Yes. So
That
you got Alan Keating, Senior Tilt, which is the guy from Monkey Tilt,
yeah.
Airball, Peter, Brandon Stevens, Stanley, Ryan. Yeah. So,
Hey,
and
lately
now,
lately
yeah,
Senor Tilt has been like popping up, huh? Ever since
yeah,
that hand.
he's coming in strong.
Hey, well, shit. I mean,
Coming in strong.
I give him so much credit for faithfully receiving that punt. That
Yes.
yeah, that was major. My goodness.
Yes. Love it. And I just gave Nick a little shout out there. We got to keep it a secret. And the only reason I'm saying anything about it is because I know nobody that's associated with what's going on today is even listening to this because they're too busy. But Nick is going to get engaged today. So I extended my trip 2 more days so I could be here.
Oh, no way. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very excited. We got so much going on. Like, I'm like, okay, you guys. And I didn't bring my computer because I was like trying to like be off the grid while I was here. And now I'm regretting not bringing my computer because I could at least be working on my Vegas stuff while I'm here for 2 extra days. So I'm kind of in a bit of a panic, but it's okay.
Hey, well, you already know if you need design stuff, just let me know. I got you on that end.
Well, do you do videos
Videos like editing footage
like
videos?
making a video? Like making a video, like incorporating one video into it with some still pictures.
Yeah, yeah, I can do that. If you give me all the things, I could edit it and put it together into something.
All right. I'm going to tell you what I've been trying to accomplish. I think it's 5 weeks now. I've been trying to accomplish a video to promote the meetup game. And one person made all kind of promises. And after I think it was 3 weeks, I finally said, you know what? Seems to me like you're too busy and it's fine. And so I said, let's just cancel the project. So then I reached out to somebody else who is very well known in the poker world for their videos. And 3 weeks later, I still don't have a video. And I finally texted or DM'd him Sunday and said, look, let's just cancel this project because it's timely for me because I'm trying to use it as a promo for Meetup Game. But obviously they have bigger fish to fry, bigger videos or whatever to make. And that's fine, but just don't keep me like hanging on. You know what I mean? Like I can go find somebody else to do it, no problem. And if I had time, I would download the Adobe video package thing and do it myself because I've made plenty of videos in the past. I just don't have time to learn a new software right now. So anyway,
Yeah, yeah. Well, look, like I know how to do it. I've done it. No worries, I could do it for you. And when I see you, I'm gonna show you something
okay,
that will make you laugh
okay,
at how easy it is to use, and then
okay.
that way you don't got to be depending on people. But you
Thank
already
you,
know I got you.
thank
Just
you. It's
drop
just
me
been
the
so
assets. You can
frustrating.
text me the assets, and I could put them
Okay.
together into something. Okay?
All right, I'll do it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of
I'm like,
course.
I don't know what else to do. Like, obviously, my project's too small for these people or something.
I don't think it's that. I think what it is that people, everybody want to help, but nobody want to help.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
Yep. Yep. It
Right, and
does.
this is fucked up because this is like a friend of mine, right? He's the type that he don't like people trying to give him advice because he's like, yeah, well, that sounds all nice and fucking cool, but instead of telling me what I should do, why don't you help me?
Right.
He's like, people are always so good at telling you what the fuck to do
Yep.
or telling you they're gonna help you, and I mean, again, it's intention, it's the thought that counts. Thank you for fucking trying to help out with whatever.
Absolutely.
Right, but people sometimes don't
Absolutely.
respect their own bandwidth. Like, and I'm guilty of this myself. I've had to learn this shit over the last few years because the whole Web3 thing, you do a lot of things on the strength of relationships, on the strength of
Right.
this, that, and the other, but it's not very reciprocal. And if you're not careful, you overextend yourself very easily.
Right. Oh,
You
I
know?
get it. I
So
get it.
yeah,
I get it. Well, I
that's why
appreciate you.
I don't really like, for the most part, I kind of just keep to myself with a lot of what I do, just because, again, you got to protect your energy.
Absolutely.
You really do.
Absolutely. All right, I'm going to touch on a couple of things around town. Over at the Green Valley Ranch, they're reopening their poker room. Rumor has it's going to be toward the end of December, and I'm really excited about that. I've played over there, I think once or two times pre-COVID, and then of course it shut down for COVID and never reopened. So I'm really happy to hear about another poker room reopening in Vegas. That's exactly what we need to happen because otherwise all the grinders are all in the same rooms and it really kind of spoils the fun.
Why I
Uh
don't play at Orleans?
yeah, because all the grinders are all, all condensed into a few rooms. So the more rooms the better, folks. Um, and so I'm happy about that. Also, over at the Venetian Poker Atlas Tour, their Deep Stack Extravaganza is December 10th through the 13th. That's going to be a $2,200 day 1A on December 10th. That's an 11:10 a.m. starting time, 100K guarantee, a 40K starting stack over at the Venetian. Now, I'd like to talk about some helpful hints that we normally talk about at the beginning of the WPT or the WSOP. And one of those that I always give out is to take some pictures. And I don't mean just some selfies or some, of some cute girls you see or cute guys you see. I mean some that can really help you along the way when you're in Vegas. So one of those would be to take a picture of where you park, the parking spot you're in, the floor number, what parking floor deck you're on. Are you on the third deck, the fifth deck? Because there's nothing worse than being at the poker series for 15 hours and you go to get in your car because you're exhausted and you can't remember where the hell you parked your car. And believe me, it doesn't happen to us old people, it happens to all ages. So take a picture of that parking spot. Also, take a picture of your chip stack when you go to leave the table for a break. And because somebody's going to somebody's going to chip you up and mess with your stack while you're gone. And you want to have proof of what you had before you left that table. So definitely take a picture of your chip stack. And guess what? Spread the chip stack out so it's easily countable in your picture. Don't just have these big stacks and be, think you can count the stacks. Just kind of spread them out so you can definitely know what numbers are there. Okay, the other third picture I like to recommend you take is of the table number when you leave for a break. Don't take a picture of the dealer because dealers change during your breaks. Take a picture of the table number because guess what? Sometimes you're busy and you forget the table number and then you come back and it's happened. People have sat down and played after a break at the wrong table, wrong stack. So definitely take a picture of your table number. You have anything to add to that, Isaac, Karen?
Mm, I would say definitely be prepared with snacks. Have a bag that you could have some snacks in, because if you're grinding out a tournament,
Right
you,
on.
you you just need some kind of fuel for as you're going along. You know,
A
and this is
charger.
the charger for sure. But one thing that I will say too, bring a book, bring a little notepad, one of those two
Okay,
things, either to give you, like, in your real dead moments, something to do.
right.
Because one thing I realize more and more is that you need little distractions to keep your brain fresh as you're going along. So I would say those for
Absolutely.
me personally. I love the take a picture of your parking space thing. I have literally told all my friends to do that. That's a major one.
It's
um,
huge.
and besides that, just make sure that you're getting, like, your memberships at all the casinos you're playing at. It's very easy to forget to do that, but do it. Do it.
And
Trust.
that's, he's talking about the rewards programs at each casino because sometimes you get free play, other times they'll give you free food vouchers. So it's definitely good to have those player cards. Are they a pain in the neck sometimes? Hell yeah, but they also can bring you some good treats. So
Oh yeah. Oh
good
yeah.
piece of advice, Isaac.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I would like to say Isaac touched on what you should bring with you, phone charger, maybe some mints or gum, definitely snacks. He mentioned coconut water. Maybe you add a coconut water in there, a Gatorade or some type of powder you can mix into a good drink while you're there. A banana. There are so many different things, a sweater or sweatshirt in case it gets chilly. There are definitely things you want to bring with you. Go ahead, Karen.
So I don't know if this was mentioned yet, but all the things you guys say, I agree with. Um, Napkins. I find that I always have,
Yes.
paper towels or napkins at the table to, you know, clean up, either because you're going to eat or just, it's dirty sometimes at the table. And then don't forget to take a picture of your table number. If, for example, they moved you so many times, I didn't remember my table
Right,
number.
right,
So
right.
that's another thing that you can get lost, because you forget your receipt has the original table number, but if you
That's
get
right.
moved, then you don't know. So that's something good to do.
Well, and I'm going to tell you guys that whenever I go to like Chick-fil-A or if I eat ribs at a restaurant, they give you those handy wipes. And of course, they always bring you like 12 of them and you may use one or two. So I swipe the rest of them and I put them in my poker backpack or my poker purse. So when I'm at the table, I can use one of those handy wipes just to, wipe off my hands. Maybe I'm going to get a snack to eat. Guess what? I can wipe off my hands with one of those handy wipes. Or if I have to blow my nose, I can wipe my hand, wash my hands, so to speak, after I blow my nose. So those are really, and they're so little, those little package, you can slip one in your wallet. But I try to have those with me as well because they just come in handy for so many purposes.
Yeah, one of the biggest reasons too, and you should also have some kind of sanitizer for, is because many hands touch the same chips you touch, and you just want to make sure, right, that you can, you know, go away to a break, wipe your hands off, all of those things.
Yeah,
One
go to
thing,
the bathroom, wash your hands with soap and water, people.
yes, no, so that for damn sure, but like, all those chips that you're touching, the moment you
Right
leave,
on.
wipe your
Yep.
hands, get
If you're
sanitize
into
real
that
quick.
sanitizer, put it in that backpack. That's all I'm going to say
Oh
because it
yeah,
comes in handy if it's in your backpack.
definitely. And what I do is I craft mine. I have the wife put like essential oils and all that in there, so that
Right.
when I use it, it smells like, okay, that's a comforting smell.
Good for
You
you.
you need that to cut through, like, casinos and cigarette smell and all of that shit.
Right.
Most definitely. Like,
Right.
out here at Lucky Lady, they have this guy. He's apparently a fucking legend because what he's been doing for like 20 years is he plays there just about daily and he cleans the chips.
As he's playing?
Yes.
Yes, I've seen videos about him.
Yo,
Yeah.
fucking legend. I've
Yeah.
sat at a table with
Yep.
him. Yeah.
I've seen videos of him. He has some kind of wipes with him, and as
Yep.
he's playing, he's wiping off the chips. And a mobile, that's pretty noble of him, right? And but
It's very, very cool
yeah,
gesture.
for sure. Absolutely. I don't stress about the dirt on chips. I'm just going to tell y'all like it is. We touch door handles and money and gas pumps and all day long. It's the same thing as those chips in my eyes. And,
I hear you. I hear you. Like I'm an '80s baby, so we grew up getting dirty and all that shit, and
exactly,
that's why I don't get sick like probably a lot of other people do.
exactly.
But I will say this though is that unfortunately, just a lot of the shit out here is super aggressive. And one thing I don't like that I see a lot is that when people are hella fucking sick, they love to go out and do shit, and that's
It's
cool.
amazing to me that people go out sick. I'm like, you don't, if you got symptoms of something, your ass should be at home. I don't care what you think it is, you're spreading whatever it is. You're
Yeah,
spreading whatever it is, you're spreading it.
and
It
and that
doesn't
and
even
that
matter what it
disregard
is. You're
that
fucking spreading it.
yeah, that disregard right there is why I believe in the wipes, the sanitizer, the everything, because
Yeah, yeah.
I've
And
caught it.
that's fine.
I've caught it too many times, right? Like when I'm at
Yeah.
a gas pump. Funny enough, and this must sound fucking ridiculous, but I'm like, it's gasoline. the healing power and cleansing power of
You're
fire.
so
If
funny,
anything,
dude.
it's somehow.
You're so funny. I just don't stress over that. I go to the restroom, I wash my hands, and I'm on my merry way.
Yeah,
If I'm
yeah.
at a poker table and I'm going to eat something, yes, I've been touching the chips. I will use a wipe, and then I'll only eat with my left hand and play poker with my right hand as I'm
Fucking
eating, right?
right. Fucking
Uh,
right.
and I usually, if people tell you, if I'm eating something at the poker table, A, it's because my sugar, I need something because of my sugar, or I haven't eaten, and whatever. But when I go to eat, I grab whatever I'm eating with a napkin. So I'm not even touching my food with my hand, but I'm good with that. Like, you
Absolutely.
know, I'm good
Absolutely.
with it. So anyway, let's move on. I want to talk about transportation in Vegas. I stumbled across a company called Zoo X, which is a driverless as well as a driver seatless, as well as a steering wheel-less vehicle that will drive you only to limited spots in Vegas. And when you see the little car, I have it posted on my Twitter feed. It looks like it's just like a gondola to go up to a ski lodge. Like it looks so cute. And you see the little video, and I'm like, oh, I'd really love to try that. That would be fun. So I tweet about it to see if anybody's tried it. And there seems to be how do you say it? There seems to be a confusion as to why, if it's free, pardon me, or if you have to pay for it. So when I tweeted it, somebody said something about it being free. And I was like, wait, that's the first I heard of it being free, because anything I've read, it doesn't say it's free. And so retweeted to the company asking, is it free or whatever? And they haven't tweeted me back. So I went to download their app, and sure enough, it's definitely wants credit card information. And there definitely is a fee for it's like an Uber, but without a driver. And so, but there's still confusion. Is it still free? Like, is it in the testing mode and it's free right now because it's in the testing mode? Or is the testing mode over and now they're charging? Nobody seems to be able to say, let me know or get me an update. And on their website, it doesn't say it's free anywhere. So, anyway, but then I was reading their terms and conditions, and I'm just going to tell you, it sounds like they're taking the riders, as soon as you agree to that, those terms and conditions, they're taking away all the riders' rights to file suit if there's some type of injury or anything caused by these driverless vehicles. And so that was my interpretation. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm going to tell you that I ended up not signing up for the app. I'm not going to take one of them because let me tell you, I don't mind doing it and helping you get your data. But if you kill me and maim me or hurt me on the way, you got to be willing to take care of me. And so I didn't feel like that's what the terms and conditions said. I could be wrong. I'm not a lawyer. Please read them for yourself and make your own decision. But this chick right here won't be riding in the Zoo X. Have you heard of that company?
Actually, you know what? I didn't see your tweets about that, but yes, I have experience with it because when I went to Ape Fest in October, they had a partnership with I want to say they actually had a partnership with Board Ape Yacht Club
Okay,
because Resorts World was like the hub for most of the apes during Ape Fest, right?
right,
And they had their shuttle going from Resorts World to Area 15 or to a few other locations. Like basically, if you left from Resorts World, you got a free ride, right? And it was a special little
right,
partnership for I think like a couple days while we were there. And my thing with autonomous vehicles, I see them out here a lot because there's Waymo in Los Angeles, right? And um yeah, I'm good. I've already heard enough stories about people getting dropped off at the wrong locations, vehicles stopping in the middle of the road. I've heard a few things to where I'm like, I'm kind of good on autonomous travel. It looks cool, right? But
right.
I'm good. I'm good.
Well, and I did take Uber one time. And when I got in, it was supposed to be a driverless Uber, but there were actually a driver and then someone from the company in there because they were just collecting data or whatever. And it was so funny because when I got in, I was like, "What's going on?" And they're like, "Don't talk to us. We're an experimental vehicle, and we're just pretend like it's driverless." I'm like, "Okay," and Honestly, I did not feel safe in that vehicle. I was like, I was so happy I was on a short ride. I was like, get me out of here. It just was too much for me to comprehend. Like, I don't even want to be in a Tesla without the person driving it. Like, don't put on autopilot if I'm in your Tesla because I'm going to get out and take an Uber. Like, that is just, yeah, I've heard too many stories. And a lady I know, Terry, had one, some truck. I can't remember what company it was from, and she was using some of the the computer driven like features of the vehicle, and it ran her into a brick wall. Like, I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Just put me behind the wheel. I love to drive anyway. But anyway, I put it up in the Jumbotron. You can see they're cute little vehicles. And you guys make up your own mind if you want to ride in it or not. And if you do, let me know. I would like to know how the ride was because they look cute for sure. So that's one mode of transportation. Another mode of transportation is big bus tours, and those are your big double decker buses most often. And you can buy a $57 24-hour hop on and off ticket with unlimited use between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. And that's on bigbustours.com. They offer several different tickets. You can do a 48-hour ticket for $62. You can do a night tour for $59. And there is like audio guides in Spanish and English, and you can use your own ear buds, or they provide free ones. So I think I may do this, not this trip because it's going to be too cold out, but I think during the summer I may try it just because I like to hear what they talk about, like, and learn anything I might not know about Vegas. I'm definitely love those tour guided rides and so forth. So, have you ever taken a big bus?
I have only done that in terms of me doing State Line or Fremont Street trips.
Okay,
I know a company out here that I can go and be like, all right, I reserve this date,
right,
and then I just start gathering seats for
right,
for the trip, which is fun.
right.
I haven't done that in a long ass time. I gotta
For
tell you,
sure,
probably about
for
15
sure.
years. But that is so much fun, especially when you do all the little drinking games and everything.
Right. Hell
That
yeah.
yeah, that
And
that
you know what I like about this big bus tour, especially if it's somebody's coming from overseas, that you can hop on that bus for really relatively cheap, and you can get a history lesson about Vegas and see the spots, and you can get off and on the bus wherever you want that they stop at. And I really think it's a great way to see the city the first time for sure.
I think so
Also,
too.
yeah,
That reminds me of back in the day when you'd go to Vegas and there was that channel that was like streaming Vegas history all day. You remember that?
no.
I remember this like late 2000s.
Was
Anytime
it
I
a
would check,
radio?
no, 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 it was on the TV usually.
Oh, a TV channel.
So you would
Oh,
go to your room, right? And it's like
right,
the moment you would turn on your TV, it would start like showing you just history of stuff around Vegas. Oh, this casino, that and the third, right? And then to tell you about like old properties that don't exist
right.
anymore and stuff like that. I want to remember. I'm trying to remember what the hell it was called,
Oh,
but
interesting.
I don't even, maybe it was PBS in Vegas. I don't know.
Could have
No,
been.
no, but it's just it seemed like it was dedicated to that,
That's
right?
awesome. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, like I used to love that because that's how I learned about, for example, like how Wynn did his thing, and like
Right.
how Benny Binion did his thing, how all of those casinos came to be,
I
right?
wonder if they have it on YouTube, like if they have it stored on YouTube. That would
Oh
be
yeah,
awesome
I'm
to
sure there is. I'm sure there is.
dig up and share from time to time.
Yep, like funny enough, until I learned about Bob Stupak through funny a friend of mine taught me about him, and ever since I heard his name the first time last year, his story has now become popularized to where people are talking
Love
a
it.
lot more about the stratosphere's history and everything.
Love it.
So that's pretty cool. I love stuff like
It
that.
is
I
very
love
cool.
history stuff.
Me too. You know I do. Okay. The other thing I wanted to talk about are airport to strip hotel runs. There's several options: a limousine, shuttle bus, taxi, and shared rides. And I just wanted to talk about the shared ride and taxi situation. For those that may not know, the taxi services in Vegas have a set rate from to and from the airport to strip hotels. And I want to say it's $26 or $27. I did not look it up, so don't get mad if it ends up being $28, but it's somewhere in that area and it's not going to cost you a penny more than their set rate. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is yes, typically Uber is cheaper than a taxi, except during peak hours. So if you pull up that shared ride app and it says, it's a peak hours, it's going to cost you $35 or $40 from the airport to your hotel, hop in a cab. You don't have to wait. You just go to the curb, hop in a cab. And I'm going to tell you, because of where you have to go at the airport for the shared rides, I always take a cab from the airport to my hotel. It's just convenient. I'm always lugging a bunch of shit because one suitcase is always full of stuff for the meetup game or stuff I'm working on. And so I always have two big suitcases and a carry-on. I don't want to lug it over to the parking deck to get a shared ride. So I always take a cab from the airport. Going back to the airport depends on if it's peak hours or not. If it is peak hours, it's definitely a cab. It's going to be cheaper because it's a set rate. So that's just a little um, thing to be aware of. Go ahead, Isaac.
Also, you want to make sure to support the local economy and hit up Joe Marengo for your ride share
Yes.
and all other needs. If you do not know who Joe Marengo is, you can DM Sherry or myself, and we will put you in contact with him. He is a fantastic resource to have.
Yes. And I'm going to say that that may be hit or miss. I don't know if he's devoting all of his. Have you spoken to him? I don't know if he's doing.
As of recently, I think the last
Yeah.
time I really spoke to him was about when we were doing Ape Fest. So right around October, I think I tapped in with him, and he was doing it, but I don't know how dedicated
Okay.
either. So it
I'm
would
going to
be one of
send
those
him
things.
I'll send him a message and double check because sometimes gung ho and he's got time to do it. So he's doing it 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. And then other times he's working his normal job, so to speak. And so he can only do it maybe certain days of the week or only certain hours of the week, So I'll check with him, but Joe does a great job and he's very dependable. And yeah, for sure. And I will double check with him and definitely ask him about that for sure. Also, don't forget there's a monorail in Vegas. It doesn't go over to the Wynn, but you can get close there and walk the rest of the way, or get close and take a cab or Uber over. But the monorail definitely is an option for sure. So there you go. Just a little bit about transportation over in Vegas. Now, I do want to give an update on the poker t-shirt quilt I had made. I'm so excited about this. I'm going to bring it with me to Vegas and I'm going to try to get, each square is a poker t shirt, except for one, which is a hashtag Vegas Strong t shirt that I had made when that horrible thing happened in Vegas that I thought I wanted to put on the quilt. I thought it was a important part of history in Vegas. And so anyway, um, I'm bringing the quilt because I have an appointment with a charity while I'm in Vegas that hopefully is going to be the charity that will benefit from the fundraiser for the quilt. And two, I want those that are featured on the quilt to autograph their square. So, like Isaac's going to be there and some of the Green Visor gang is going to be there. I'm going to get them to autograph their square. I asked Alan Kessler if he would autograph his square. So, I'm going to try to get as many of the squares autographed by the people associated with those squares as I can. I just think it'd be kind of fun to have those autographed. So I reached out to Ryan Feldman because the HCL $1 Million Game t shirt is on there. and hopefully he'll be in Vegas or Raver and they can sign it as well. So that's where I'm going with that. I'm definitely meeting with the charity on Tuesday. I think it's the 16th of December. I will be meeting with the charity and hopefully we will come to some kind of game plan to raise money for that charity. And of course, I'm not going to release the name of the charity until that's figured out, right? Because if we can't come to a meeting of the minds, then I'll have to get a different charity. So, but I'm excited at the charity. I think it's going to be great. I think everybody will agree once they hear it. It probably isn't too hard to figure out which one I'm targeting if you tried. But anyway, looking forward to that and that project in the spring. So happy about that. Now let's talk about our sixth official Spaces meetup game. Oh, I'll spit it out. Sixth official Spaces meetup game, December 12th at the Bellagio at 2 p.m. I want to get into the weeds a little bit about it. I'm trying to get ASG up here, but he's working today, so we're just gonna let him be. He could always request a mic as well. I want to talk about the splash the pot items for a moment, so people can know what we have. First, I'm going to mention the Green Visor Gang are giving us some Phase 6 passes, and the passes unlock 16 main Phase 6 games, which are $320 each, four Max Minter games, which are $320 each, four Mint Incentive games, $200 each, and Final Table is pay 9 spots and there's a WSOP ladder associated with that. And they're going to give us some passes to give away. I'm assuming it's going to be 3, but Isaac can correct me. And is there anything you'd like to add to that, Isaac?
Yeah. Okay. So to clarify, yeah, if you get one Phase 6 pass, you get access to 16 games. This season, our projection is going to have us landing at about 320. Yeah, about 320 guaranteed per game on the 16 games. And then if you mint 5 passes, that opens up 4 games exclusively for max minters, and that's going to have the same prize pool. And yeah, just like Sherry said, what we're doing right now is every 40 mints, we're having mint incentive games, and it's a $200 guarantee. Every 40
Love
mints,
that.
we're making that happen. Right now, we're about to get into our second of the mint incentives. So we're close to 80 passes. Our goal is 160 for the season. We've been doing a lot more to just kind of like dial in, you know, the least amount of passes needed to go out at a decent rate so that we can sell out and secure the prize pool. And it's been pretty good. The last 2, 3 seasons, we've been cutting it down more and more, and we've been able to hit the same projection for every season. So
Good for you
yeah,
guys.
it's going well. It's going well. It's
Good for you guys. Good, doing good things, trying to bring that NFT world together with the poker world for the last 3 years or so. Job well done, Isaac and Mac and all the gang.
appreciate you, share.
Absolutely. Anything else you want to tell us about the Green Visor Gang? What's going on or not going on? Or
I mean, right now it's one of those things where it's like, join the community. Our cash games are up. Our cash tables have been moving pretty well. We play a lot of PLO. Actually, I think our PLO cash table is more active than our no limit cash tables at the moment, just because for some reason everybody likes to be a DGen with PLO. Um, I won't discuss all the, well, I mean, yeah, the rake is low as hell. We practically don't have a rake. If you've never played with us before, just I'm not in the Green Visor account today, but you just got to go to at Green Visor Gang, and you can get into our Discord, and you can come ask any questions you have. Wolfie is part of the community. Binky is part of the community. Karen is part of the community. If you guys have any questions, you guys already know. Just hit us up. At the end of the day, we just love to play poker. We gather funds and we redistribute them. That's pretty much our model. We have a NFT collection coming up soon. We haven't officially announced the mint date because we're working very hard on building that out. But it's going to be the first time that we have our own like digital identity in the Web3 space. So that's pretty goddamn cool. And yeah, we're just about building and giving back.
That is very cool. And I'm so thrilled and honored that they're actually going to make an NFT of me. And I'm excited about it. Thank you so much. You guys are doing good things in the world. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, let's go back to the splash the pot items. Jim Reed over there at Rec Poker, a good friend of the Spaces and our family. He was at the very first meetup game at the Aria back in 2023, and he's been a supporter of me and what I do and what we do here in Spaces. That's Jim Reed over at Rec Poker, and he's giving us some premium memberships at Rec Poker to give away. So that's going to be in our Splash the Pots. Turbo, for those that have been around Spaces for a while, Turbo is going to give away some Buffalo Wild Wings gift cards. So if you know, you know. I'm hoping he comes in one of these days and explains to the audience why Buffalo Wild Wings, for those that don't know the significance. My daughter Natalie's going to give us some gift cards to give away. Our friend Irene, who is attending the meetup game, she's flying in from New York again. This will be her third meetup game. She's given us a sweatshirt to do a drawing for. I found some Vera Bradley fleece blankets on Cyber Monday Cyber Monday sale. Now, I've already spent, let me tell you something, enough money on this meetup game. But when I saw these were on sale, I'm like, oh, these would be so cute to give away with a book and a blanket. Like, who doesn't want a good book and a blanket? So I ordered some blankets to give away, of course, the coffee mugs, and I have some books to give away and the travel bag for the ladies' drawing. So I just want everybody to know what we have thus far to give away, and I'm excited. Of course, we always have folks that show up that day that throw some stuff at us to give away, and that's always exciting to not know that's coming and get surprised. I love surprises. So, anyway, that's what's going to be going on at the meetup game, December 12th at the Bellagio. We are thankful to Sean McCormick and Greg Larson, the bigwigs over at Bellagio and the MGM properties for having us and providing pizza for us and taking great care of us. So kudos to those folks and looking forward to it. I'm a little bit freaking out right now because I'm still in Spokane and I got so much to do here now that what's happening today is happening, but we're gonna make it happen and get through it. So I appreciate everybody listening today. I'm gonna go to Karen first. You have anything to add before we sign off, Karen, or bring up?
No, I'm good. I'm about to nap.
I love it. Good for you and good luck today, my friend. And keep me updated.
I will.
I
Thank you.
love it. You bet. You bet. Get some rest. Isaac, anything you'd like to bring up that you'd like to discuss today? Or
Not at all. Just go, Karen, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
I love it. Maybe we won't have so much of the nitty gritty stuff to go over tomorrow. So maybe we can get into some of those hot topics like Abby Merck or
Yeah,
WPT
that
Gold or
that's come up a lot, and
yeah.
I don't know if you watch Ryan DePaulo's show. He's fucking hilarious.
Yes, and I
Uh,
reposted his vlog on it, and I think it's perfect. Like
yeah,
hits it on the dot,
yeah.
nail on the head.
He cooked definitely. It was had me rolling. I'm not gonna lie, that shit had me rolling.
And I'm going to tell you, Ryan has grown on me. There were some things he did early on when I got to know him that I was like, I'm not sure. But when I started watching him in the content house with ACR, I was like, he's funny as hell. Like he's making me watch every episode because I just want to see what the hell he's up to. like,
I had no
oh
idea there was an ACR content house, but I've
oh,
actually been
yeah,
around him a couple times this last summer, and yeah, dude's not like a dickhead at all,
right.
and you kind of
No,
expect that from a lot of people. Like, what's this one dude? He's one of he ran deep in the main
and
on
maybe
this.
you don't want to say his name if you're going to say something nasty
No, no,
about
no,
him.
no, 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 no. I'm not gonna
Okay,
say something nasty. I'm gonna say something funny. What's his name? Is it Adam Hendricks?
Adam Hendricks. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice
right.
guy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Blonde, right?
Yep.
Short.
Yep.
Yo,
Yep.
okay, okay. So we were at the Horseshoe this last summer, right? and we're walking around the fucking casino. I think we had just left the Poker.org lounge, and we're walking over to like where they sell the WSOP merch. And as we're
Right.
walking, Adam Hendricks is right there, and I see him, and I'm like, oh. And he looks at me, and I look at him, and he knows that I know who he is, right? But I tell him, yo, do you get like that? You look like Adam Hendricks a lot, and he looked stuck for a second, and he was like.
That's hilarious.
and and then after that, I was like, "Have a good one, bro." I was like, I figured
Dude,
not
that's
not not every poker
hilarious.
player I see I want a picture with, but I thought that was fucking a cool opportunity because I'm sure that guy gets mobbed because
Yeah.
he's pretty lit
Yeah.
himself, right? So I was like,
Okay,
yeah,
that didn't go anywhere I thought you were going with that. I was like,
nah,
he's
nah,
about to
nah,
call
nah.
somebody out.
Funny enough, I'll be real with you. I don't think I've ever had a salty interaction with any poker player who's like known. I can't even tell you. I've never been at a table with one that's annoyed me, um, or anything like that.
Yeah, I can't think of one. Yeah, I
Really, really.
cannot think of one that,
Yeah,
a well-known name. No. I
never.
can think of one, two ladies that are up and comers, so to speak, that think their shit don't stink and they treat people horribly. I
I
can
have a
think of,
feeling I think I know who you're talking
yeah,
about.
I'm sure you do. But, and we've
Yeah,
had a guest come on here and talk about one of them before. And I was like, oh, Lordy. Uh, but, eh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but it is what it is. Those are suffer your own consequences for your actions. But
I
I've
mean, some
never
people
had,
are not. Some people should not be lit, but
yeah,
even when they're not supposed to be, some people just are. It is what it
yeah.
is. You know.
But I've never, like you said, I've never had any like known names um, be like
Fuck
ugly at the
no.
table I've been at. No,
I feel like it would be the stupidest thing for them personally, and it's like
right?
I doubt I've ever rubbed anybody the wrong. I mean, I know I've rubbed some people the wrong way, trust, but I've never rubbed anybody the wrong way that's like mega known because to begin
Right,
with, I'm not a rude asshole, right? So yeah,
right. Well, and we've both played together before. We know how our presence at the table is. It's for fun. I mean,
exactly,
I'm
exactly.
here to have fun. So if you're not, like, go find another table,
The
you
only,
know?
the only, the only, the only time I could say that somebody was really trying to get under my skin and it didn't work for him, the guy who won the lifetime pass in 2023.
Oh, from Canada.
Yeah, right. He's from
Yeah.
fucking Canada.
Yeah.
Dumb fuck. Like, he thought he was cute, right? And because I was not giving a shit, I was limping into pots and whatever. We were playing the daily. We were playing. I think we were playing like the $400 daily at WSOP.
Okay.
And this asshole, I limp, and he's like, "Oh, limping is pimping, right?" I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" He's like, "Well, you know what Daniel Negreanu says," and I'm like, "Who's that?" You should have seen. You should have fucking seen everyone's fucking face when I did that. Half the table started busting the fuck up, and dude was just stuck there because he felt stupid because he thought he was being cute. And I was like, yo, you fucking dumbass. And
Oh my
funny
God.
enough, that same guy, right? Next day, I play another daily, and we both get to the fucking final table. I crack his aces, and then he fucking eventually he eliminates me. I think I went out seventh in that one,
Right.
and but by this time we've already gone up enough times or whatever. And he's like, "Hey man, good to meet you." And I was like, "Yeah, you too, bro." Blah 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 blah. And that was that, right?
I love it.
And I saw him this summer. We ran into each other like in passing, and I was like, "Hey." And he just looks at me and he's like, "Hey man, I hope you've been good." He's like, "Sorry if I was a dick last year." And I was like, "Nah, you good, you good."
But we also have to realize you can't be on your A game every moment of every day. Like I
Nah,
can
fuck
remember being at a tournament in Cherokee, and I didn't make an ass of myself, but I don't appreciate how I left a table one time. I had flopped a full house and went all in, and this lady called me, and she hit runner for a full house
a
to
better
beat
one,
my full,
obviously, right?
yeah, to beat my full house. And I didn't say anything to her. I just said, damn, I wish the dealer one time, something to the effect. I just wish one time the dealers would like deal to my favor or something like that. And you know what? It's really not that bad of a statement, but I still am embarrassed I said that.
Nah, that's
Like
not
I
that
should have
bad. That's
never
not that
said
bad.
that.
You just got a big heart, and you feel bad because you said something a little salty. But
Yeah, I was
nah,
not right to say that, but I that is the one thing that when I think about, have you ever behaved badly at a table? And other people might think, yeah, she's a bitch at the table because I also don't take no shit. But if and I don't start nothing, but I'm going to put you in your place if you do. But if I had to, if you said, Sherry, what's the worst thing you ever did at a table? I would say that about saying that to the dealer. I didn't say it directly to her, just like as I was getting up. You know what I mean? But it was a targeted for her, of course. And it wasn't fair and it was obnoxious and I never should have said it. And I still feel bad till today that I did say that.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'm here to tell you, don't feel too bad. It's not that bad. Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
I hear
I've
you.
seen
I have
motherfuckers
to let
literally throw
myself off the
chips.
hook.
I've seen people throw chips at dealers and being like, "You
Oh
son of
yeah.
a
Oh
bitch."
yeah. Oh
I've
yeah.
I've seen all of that, and trust me, yeah,
Oh
not
yeah.
even close. Not even close.
I know, but I have a high standard and
That's
sometimes
good.
too high of a standard, but I get
No,
it.
no, no. I mean, hey, if you hold yourself towards excellence, the least you can get is really good, right? So that's actually not a bad thing at all.
Right. Right. No, I get it. I get it. All
Now, if you
right.
would have slapped the shit out the dealer or done some other crazy shit like that, right, or flipped over a fucking table, that's a different story.
Well, we wouldn't be having this conversation because I'd probably be banned and give up poker.
Reporting from afar, right? Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Let me get off this phone or off this space with you guys because my doctor's office is actually trying to call me. And I think we've gone long enough today because you guys know I have
It's the
secret
first
mission
one.
today.
It's the first one. We're
I
gonna
got to
go
get
long
ready
enough.
for this secret mission, you guys. So love you all. Thanks for
Hey, good
tuning
luck
in.
today with that. Yeah, and congratulate Nick for me when you get a
I
chance.
will.
Okay.
Thank you. Go
Okay.
ahead. Karen.
Y'all take care.
Thank you all. Have a good day. See you tomorrow.